Virashaivism and Kashmir Shaivism. Virashaivism. Virashaiva philosophy is only Shakti Vishishtadvaita philosophy. It is a phase of Agamanta. It underwent radical changes in the hands of Sri Basavana and his colleagues. Basava was the prime minister to a Jain king named Bijjala who ruled over Kalyan, 1157 to 1167, which is 60 miles from Gulbarga in Karnataka state. Basavana was a magnetic personality. He exercised tremendous influence over the people. He held a spiritual conference. 300 Virashaiva saints assembled. There were 60 women saints also. Akka Mahadevi, the illustrious lady saint, was also present on that grand occasion. Virashaivism became Lingayatism in the hands of Basava. Lingayatism is the special faith of the Carnatic Virashaivas. Sharanas are the saints of the Lingayat faith or cult. Virashaivism or Lingayatism shows the way to attain the Lakshya or Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, Lord Subramanya, King Rishabha, Santa Lingar, Kumara Devi, Shivaprakasa had all expounded lucidly this system of philosophy. Viragama is the chief source for this system of philosophy. Those who embrace this faith live in great numbers in Karnataka. Ordinary Shaivits keep the Shivalinga in a box and worship it during the time of puja. The Lingayites keep a small linga in a small silver or golden box and wear it on the body with the chain attached to the box. Wearing the linga on the body will remind one of the Lord and help his constant remembrance. The Christians wear the cross in the neck. This also has the same object in view. Shakti in Virashaiva philosophy is identical with Shiva. Shakti works. Shiva is the silent witness. Shiva is infinite, self-luminous, eternal, all-pervading. He is an ocean of peace. He is stupendous silence. Shiva illumines everything. He is all-full and self-contained. He is ever free and perfect. The whole world is an expression of the divine will. In Virashaiva philosophy, the world movement is not an illusion, but an integral play. Kashmir Shaivism. This is known by the name Pratyabhijna system. The Agamas are the basis for Kashmir Shaivism. The Agamanta called Pratyabhijna Darsana flourished in Kashmir. The 28 Agamas were written in Sanskrit in the valley of Kashmir in order to make the meaning clear to everyone. This Agamanta arose in North India long before Jainism came into prominence. Then it spread westwardly and southwards. In western India, it was known by the name Veera Maheshwara Darshanam, and in South India, it was called Sudha Shaiva Darshanam. Shiva is the only reality of the universe. Shiva is infinite consciousness. He is independent, eternal, formless, secondless, omnipresent. Shiva is the subject and the object, the experiencer and the experienced. The world exists within consciousness. God creates by the mere force of His will. Karma, material cause like Prakriti, Maya which produce illusion, forms etc. are not admitted in this system. God makes the world appear in Himself just as objects appear in a mirror. He is not affected by the objects of His creation, just as the mirror is not affected by the reflected image in it. He appears in the form of souls by His own wonderful power inherent in Him. God is the substratum of this world. His activity, spanda or vibration, produces all distinctions. Shiva is the changeless reality. He is the underlying basic substratum for the whole world. His Shakti or energy has infinite aspects. Chit, intelligence, Ananda, bliss, Ichha, will, Janana, knowledge and Kriya, creative power, are her chief aspects. Shakti functions as Chit. Then the Absolute becomes the pure experience known as Shiva Tattva. The Ananda of Shakti functions and life comes in. Then there is the second stage of Shakti Tattva. The third stage is the will for self-expression. Then comes the fourth stage, Ishvara Tattva, with its power and will to create the world. It is the stage of conscious experience, Jnana, of being. In the fifth stage, there is the knower and also the object of knowledge. Action, Kriya, starts now. This is the stage of Shuddha Vidya. There are 36 tattvas or principles in this system. Bondage is due to ignorance, ajnana. The soul thinks, I am finite, I am the body. It forgets that it is identical with Shiva and that the world is wholly unreal apart from Shiva. Pratyabhijna, or recognition of the reality, is all that is needed for attaining the final emancipation. When the soul recognizes itself as God, it rests in the eternal bliss of oneness with God. The liberated soul is merged in Shiva, as water in water or milk in milk, when the imagination of duality has disappeared. Vasugupta, 8th century AD, wrote the Shiva Sutra and taught it to Kallata. Shiva Drishti, written by Somanatha, may be considered equal in merit to Tirumandiram of Tirumula. Vasugupta's Pandakarika, Somanatha's Shiva Drishti, 930 AD, Abhinava Gupta's Paramarthasara and Pratyabhijna Vimarsini, Kimaraja's Shiva Sutra Vimashini are some of the important works of this school. They accept the Shiva Agamas and the Siddhanta works as authoritative. They modify them in the light of Sankara's Advaita. Somanatha's Shiva Drishti, Utpala's Pratyabhijna Sutra and Abhinava Gupta's works support non-dualism.